How could you possibly remember even a fraction of all the roles that you've played?
I don't. Somebody will mention a movie, and I go, I just don't remember making it. I don't remember being in it. I don't remember it.
Do you ever watch a movie?
Never. I never watch any of my stuff.
Why not?
Because I have a lot of nerve going into the business, looking like this, and then I look, and then I'm very self-conscious about the next time, and I might not like. Although here's something that I do is when we're filming something, I ask to see the playback, but no sound. I don't want to hear my voice at all, and then I'll just say, okay, I believe that.
Why not the voice?
Yeah, I don't like my voice.
You don't like your voice?
I know.
That's
yes.
like saying Picasso doesn't like a paintbrush.
Yeah, okay, well, I don't. I don't like the way I talk. I don't.
Do you have that kind of fame, you know, where if somebody says, do you know who Richard Kind is? And they'll say, and then you show a picture, and they go, ah!
It's what I live for. It's what I live for.
What do you mean?
I laugh. I'll walk down the street and somebody will go, oh, you're a national treasure. And then I pass 250 people who don't know who I am. And yet that person thinks I'm a national treasure.
But a lot of people will look at you and know,
Absolutely.
They recognize you, but they may not know your name.
It is the actor that I didn't know. When I was young, lying in bed, dreaming of stardom, I wanted stardom. I didn't want to be a good actor. I wanted stardom. When I got any good, I wanted to be a good actor. And I didn't care about fame. I always wanted to be on the talk show and on the couch, and you know, you want all those things, people to adore you. But nowadays, I like to be respected, and I don't need to be famous the way that I dreamt of being famous.
Are you enjoying being well known the way you are well known?
Yeah, and the people still don't bother me. They will not bother me as much as they'll bother a big star. I'm walking from the subway to the theater, and a woman, I was in Times Square, so she's obviously a tourist. She goes, oh my God, there's Haya. That's what it was. Oh my God, there's Haya. Didn't even know the name.
Richard, what are we doing here?
Just a bit of anarchy, of which I do not control at all, and I am victim of. That's just what this show is. When we first started, John announced to the world, this is 6 shows, everybody's in LA, 6 shows, it doesn't matter whether we get moon landing ratings, we're doing 6 and out. I'll do that. That's fun. That's just one more notch on the bedpost, just one more thing.
Well, why you? How do you know him?
I had worked with him a few times, and there's one thing I did is his sister years ago was a fan of mine, and he asked, would I send her a picture, an autographed picture? Of course I will. It meant nothing. Of course, you just sign it and send it off. To the recipient, it meant a lot. So he always had a fondness for me.
So years later, he thought of you.
Okay, I read an article recently where he said, I am the perfect amalgam of 1920s and 2025.
Oh, that is
and
great.
It is who I am. I have an appreciation for old comedy, and I know cinema, and I know, the movies that I love. He knows, but he's so culturally savvy. He knows these groups, these singers, these movies.
Do you remember the phone call you got from John saying, I want you to be part of the show?
Yeah, I do.
What was it?
But you have to understand, okay, we're doing a talk show. I want you to be a part of it. I flat out, I'll do anything that John asks me.
The answer is yes. What's the question?
Yes, exactly. I'm all for it. I didn't know what it was until I showed up for a wardrobe fitting.
That's leap of faith.
But this is really funny. I did not know that we were going to do 12 episodes. I read it in the Hollywood Reporter. I read that it's going. Didn't mention me, but I read it. I then called them. I said, wow, congratulations. I go, listen, honestly, and I mean this, and I did. Do not feel beholden to use me. I go, I won't be insulted. And this was his reaction. How could you not be insulted? If I wasn't asked to be on the show, of course I'd be insulted. I go, John, I won't be insulted. This is your puppy. Do it. But he wanted me.
Where does improv come into what you're doing on this show?
Well, it's a lot. Now, I was lucky enough to be at Second City, and I'm on stage every night, 6 nights a week at Second City. So that is my Harvard of acting. And some people would say, oh, it's the Harvard of comedy. It's not. It was my Harvard of acting.
Who was there when you were there?
Oh, I had Bonnie Hunt was great. Mike Myers was there. Great actor named John Kapelos, Mike Haggerty, who's no longer with us. I'm a good improviser. I'm not great. And there are great improvisers. John, I don't know whether John's a good improviser, but he's a great wit.
He sure is. Tell me about high school. Were you somebody who was teased by
Yes,
more than most?
I was. I was a fat kid, moved from Trenton to Yardley, Pennsylvania, didn't know anybody, and I'll bet I was a loser. I might have made fun of me. I was a fat kid, and I might have been shy. I went to camp, and there was a guy there, and I don't know what it was, but if ever there was a mentor and he was the same age, he taught me how to laugh at myself, irony he taught me.
Now, was that laugh at yourself before other people do, or as a defense mechanism? you
Yes,
think?
absolutely. 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 He was a fat kid too, who then lost weight. I eventually lost weight, still a fat kid, even to this day. I'll never be a thin person.
Like physically, but how about in your head?
But in my head, I'm a fat person.
Weave that into then your career and what you're doing now.
Okay, my dad was a very gregarious man. Had a jewelry store, a retail store. So he was, although it was a jewelry store, and he used to say jewelry never gets sold for a bad reason. And then when I developed a sense of humor, I could make my dad's friends laugh. And today, they really love me, or for the past, when I became an actor and somewhat successful, how proud we are of you, how proud. Was I doing that for me? Was I doing it for my parents? I don't know.
It feeds itself, right?
But it did feed itself, and maybe that drove me to being an actor or even being a good actor or having success is that. And I almost want to cry because it's wonderful, but it's sort of pathetic. It's pathetic in that why can't I just be happy with how good I am? Do I have to do it for somebody else? My dad used to ask my professors at school or directors, and these were his exact words: "Does he have it? Is he any good? He would not trust himself to say, oh, my son's a good actor. He would ask somebody else, is he a good actor? What the hell? Look at me. I'm a good actor." So that's what it is.
All right. Now, let's do a lightning round. I'm going to name a movie or a TV show. What comes first to your mind? Just a few words. Clifford.
Okay, terrible movie, horrible, classic now, and has to be seen with an audience, because if you watch it just alone, it's so stupid, it's nuts. But with an audience, it's really a lot of fun. But it's a horrible movie.
And you say that with love.
Marty Short was very kind to me, because I was a young actor when he made me his father in Clifford. He could have gone with any certain actor, but he saw me at Second City and was very loyal. He was a lovely guy, lovely.
A serious man.
Oh, heaven, proud moment working with the Coens, that movie, that character. I think I was really good for what the Coen brothers wanted, what they wrote. I'm very proud of that movie. I think it's a masterpiece. Truly, I think it's a masterpiece.
Argo.
Oh, very proud to be in a great scene. Alan Arkin. I loved him so much. Argo won Best Picture. I'm in a Best Picture.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
What a fun set. Everybody's great on that show, and it really was a lot of fun, and it's nerve-wracking. Okay, I'll tell you exactly what I think. Is that what you want? Every time I finished a take, I'd look at Larry and go, is that what you want? Because in his head, he has what the show is or what was funny about the particular moment. So it's, is that what you want? I had to have confirmation every time I did a take.
Well, as long as it's coming in, you're okay. Is it coming in?
It does. It doesn't always come in with salary, and that kills me. This business is very cruel to actors. Truly, it's very cruel. Some people call it insulting. I don't call it insulting, but I do say it is cruel. I've never told you, have I? You'd be shocked. How much did I make my first episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm? How much did I make?
Not a clue.
Take a guess.
First episode, $500.
That's a good guess, $700.
Inside Out.
No, I go down in history. I'm Jiminy Cricket for that generation. I died for her. I died so that she might have a great life. There is a purity in that moment that I absolutely felt. Was I Bing Bong? No. I'm Richard Kind. But it's as close as you can get to the emotion that Bing Bong was feeling and that I could feel. And oh, it was glorious.
That's about having to let go of your imaginary friend, right? Let go of something in your past.
Yeah.
And yet I look at him and the child is alive in him. Do you see that?
100%. And in many ways, by having him as our announcer, we've given our imaginary friend a place at a podium. No, he's incredibly sweet, incredibly childlike, and a real man, and a powerful actor, and a great father, and a great friend. Like truly, yes, he inhabits many roles at once.
You know what I tell my kids? Life is about making memories, and they're about adventures and stories. Memories and stories. Sitting around the table, reliving stories, the greatest thing in the world. And being on your phone does not make stories. Going out and doing things, staying out late, challenging yourself. You know how many stories I have now because of John Mulaney? Am I the star? I am parsley on a plate of meat and potatoes. Now, I'm good. I look great there. I'm the freshest parsley, but they're meat and potatoes. What do? I help make the plate look great. That's fine, but I'm dispensable. But you want this? You want parsley? I'll be the greenest parsley you need, but I'm there for you. But I can be cut out. I'm just not necessary all the time. And I'm fine with that. I've made a career of it. Haven't I?